Hello everybody, welcome back to another speed build video. Yesterday I had so much fun creating this bonsai tree. I completed it in only 2 hours and I wanted to share my process with you guys because it was just so much fun as a little practice build. So to get started here, I started with my table legs. I thought getting the table in place first would be super important to the rest of the project. So for the table legs, I lined up some spruce, then capped it off with some dark oak, making the bottoms of it rounder so that it looks like proper table legs. Then I'm adding lots of details in, rotating it around to get the proper size, and adding in the body of the table where the drawer is going to go. For the drawer, I just use a simple little detail to give the illusion that there could possibly be a drawer there, and then start adding on to the tabletop. Want to make this look like it's super supported by the legs, and because we're going for a more antique effect, I added lots of little details all around the edge to really bring the table together. I love the effect that this gives, and I think it fits in with the build nicely. Now that our table is complete, we can start thinking about our bonsai tree. For the bonsai tree, it's going to be in a little pot. For this pot, I use the sphere command and some terracotta and cut a sphere in half. Then I start adding some legs to this so that it looks like it's sitting up and is not going to fall over. After this, I cut it once again and fill it in with some dirt and put a nice jungle wood rim on it to make it look like a proper little pot. Now that we have a table and a pot, we can start with our tree. Now for this tree, I'm going to be using the curve command mostly. If you're interested in how the curve command works, I have a tutorial on it on this channel, but basically you use cell convex and then / curve and a radius with several points selected, and it gives you these really curvy shapes and makes making trees much easier and allows you to get some really cool shapes. I took advantage of this and made lots of cool curvy shapes just like real bonsai trees. I had a couple of reference images that I was going off of, and I wanted to make this one look like it was hanging off the table, so I made the pot so that it wasn't centered. Then for some leaves, I make some little bunches of leaves, and I want the leaves to be a little flatter, so I shape them in this way and then use a scatter brush to randomly paste and rotate them around the ends of the branches. I didn't want to add too many leaves to overtake those curvy branches that I just did, so I tried to get a good balance. Once I have those in, it's time to color and even add a couple of flowers and fill in the pot. Now we're almost done. All I have to do is add in some flooring. I do this with the cylinder command, and then using a pattern brush I can add a tile floor effect. So I just make one tile, then put it on a brush, and use the pattern brush to paste it into the sponge. I love the effect that this gives, and it really looks like it is in a house. After this, I just add a simple little tablecloth with some carpet to the top of our table here for a final detail. And then, after some texturing to the trunk, our tree is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. It was so much fun to create and such a fun little speed build. I think this is something that I want to do more on this channel, as it gives me a chance to refresh on my commands and get little ideas out of the way without taking hours and hours and hours to do a video. Speaking of an inspiring theme, a couple other builders on Builders Refuge also built bonsai trees, and I wanted to show you guys what they came up with, because our ideas with the same theme were all so crazy different. These bonsai trees are by a player by the name of Matteo. I love the theme that they went for with these two bonsai trees sitting on a tree trunk surrounded by a grassy field. The colors are absolutely fantastic. It's such a beautiful scene and so very inspiring. The trees themselves are also fantastic and just fit so well with the atmosphere. The next bonsai tree is by a player by the name of Karlik. I love the effect that they went for with all this massive terrain and the flowers surrounding. The tree is so huge and it really looks fantastic with these shaders on. I love the shapes that they went for, and the theme is definitely shining through here. Thank you guys so much for your inspiration. Anyways, that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed these bonsai trees. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!